is Tuesday, August 18th, 2026, but trust that this is a timeless message, so whenever you stumble upon this message, it is divinely aligned for you to receive. We are going to start with our cardinal signs. That would be our Aries, our Cancers, our Libras, and the Capricorns. This is your first time meeting me, peace and blessings, fellow earth inhabitant. I am the alchemist. I go by a pretty alchemist on all platforms. We are going to be doing a collective reading today. Stay tuned so that we can pull for your sign. Divine, divine. Let us begin. This is a general message. It is not a tarot reading, very similar to a tarot reading, but not a tarot reading. If the messages here do not apply, please let them fly. Never ever give your power, your sovereignty, and your divinity away to a channeled collective message. Again, if it doesn't apply to you, just let it fly from you, all right? Okay, with that being said, we are going to pull some collective messages for the cardinal signs. I don't sugarcoat any of the messages, so as they come is how I will give it to you. The very first message we have for our cardinal signs is stop borrowing money. It is hurting you more than it is benefiting you. Our next message for the cardinal signs is you need to update the goals that you have. Some of you are walking around with already accomplished and expired goals, and you are in a liminal space where you feel like you're kind of in limbo. You are proud of what you did, but you kind of don't know what's next. It's time for you to sit in reflection for all that you've learned, all that you've earned, and all that you've received during this period of progression, during this period of closing chapters and looking at new horizons. Sit in reflection with yourself just so that you can recalibrate and really understand which way to move for you that's beneficial. When we decide to just take the next leap of faith way too fast, we can miss a step. There are things that we might just subscribe to that we get halfway down the road and we're like, you know what, this isn't the path. But had we sat in just a moment of reflection, just take a little bit of pause, it would have helped us that much more. The next message we have for our cardinal signs. Forgive them, it's time. Now, anybody who is familiar with me and my main platform, At a Pretty Alchemist, you understand that the alchemist will never ever advocate for you to forgive and forget. Forgiveness, absolutely, because forgiveness is for you, but I will never implore you to forget what was done to you. There is a lesson in that, and you do not want to forfeit or toss out the lesson that you've earned by growing through what you went through. So, forgiveness is almost always for you. It's never for the other person. Take time to forgive who you were in that situation. Forgive how you showed up and how you allowed people to play in your face, how you allowed them to trespass against you. And then forgive the situation in and of itself, because it's time to stop carrying that energetic baggage. Release. The next message we have for my beautiful cardinals is motel money. Now, this is indicative of people who have to be more strategic with the way that they create money and make money. Some people are sex workers, and if you know anything about my platform, we are not here to shame sex workers. We're not influencing, and we're not telling people to go out and lead and live that life. But there is a level of benefit to society, to having, for other members in society, having access to sex workers. So with that being said, if you're somebody who makes motel money, I need you to manifest the desired amount that you want to receive each and every day that you go to work. I.e., if you know that you need to have like a $1,200 goal at the end of the month, make sure that you're putting at least like $35 a day that you want to make in your revenue. And that's just me being on the low end. The next message we have is leaving you for someone new. So my cardinal signs that have been left for someone new, I know that it's easier said when someone's like, you should celebrate someone leaving you, because it makes room for new opportunities. It is so easy for someone who is not currently living that and experiencing that type of loss and deficit to say those things to you. So we're not here to be insensitive, but I do hope that you change the focal point of the things lost to yourself and look at all that you have now to gain by exploring yourself in your sovereignty, in being solo. The next message we have is steer clear of this messy ass motherfucker. Now, you have already gotten clear signs that this is not your soul tribe, this is not your soul family. They don't operate on the same code of conducts, they don't have the same ethics and morality that you do. So it's time for you to steer clear of this person. And even if it's not somebody who is in your soul tribe, that was a friend that was connected to you and it's now an expired connection because you've just grown past that, and it might be somebody who's like a mutual, somebody in proximity to you because of the connections that you have to other people. Take this as a warning that you should steer very clear away from this person, okay? We're down to our final 3 messages for the cardinal signs. Thank you so much for tapping in and being here. The next message we have for you all is the truth will come out before the new year. So there were lies that were told about you. There were lies that were told to you. Take it as it resonates, either lies told about you or lies told to you. But either way it comes, when the new year rolls around, before it does, you will have absolution, you will have some type of reprieve, and you will have the justice for being lied on, because the truth is going to come out. Hopefully you're on the right side of honesty. The next message we have for the cardinal signs is pregnant on vacation. To all my cardinal signs who have the ability to procreate and or conceive, congratulations if it's something that you're open and receptive to. And if not, maybe make some precautions to be careful and carry some contraceptions with you, okay? So that you're not somebody who's experiencing pregnancy on vacation. And to everybody who is getting that confirmation on vacation that you're pregnant, congratulations. And the final message that we have for our cardinals is a canceled flight. Well, I really hope that it's because of your choice and not due to outside factors, that the travels that you are intending on going on do not fall through, but always take some time to be prepared, look up and be proactive, look up your flight status, see if there's any communications from the airline before you travel to the airport so that you're not wasting a trip. I hope something in this message resonated for you. Thank you so much for being here, my lovely, beautiful cardinal signs.